Hi, everyone. Welcome to NS 114, Introduction to Forensic Science. I'm Dr. Amy Heston. I'll be your instructor for the course. I wanted to show you on my screen what it'll look like when you go to the class and point out a few things. When you go to ECN, if you click on the tab NS 114 for our class, the first thing that you will see is an overview page. My contact information will be here. And then as you go down, you'll see a welcome message that is the same as the one I send you to your Walsh email address. And then the course description, some objectives, things that we're going to achieve in the class, and a course map, which is an overview of the class and some of the other details regarding assessments and so forth. I wanted to point out this section at the bottom that says, let's get started. This has some convenient links for you to see, including that for the syllabus. You'll want to look at the syllabus the first day of class to get an idea of some of the assessments or things that we'll use to determine your grade, how we might grade your discussion through a rubric, and some other details. What I wanted to do next is just give you a little idea of what to expect as an example of one of the lessons. The next thing that you'll do is you'll click on the left side here under Course Tools, under Lessons. You'll be able to see Lesson 1. I made an overview for you as we investigate some of the foundations of forensic science to get us started, including crime scene investigation. The learning objectives for this particular one will be here. And then as you go down, there'll be a video for you. And then underneath that part will be the readings and instructional content. And what we will have from there is sections, readings from the textbook, additional readings, such as the class notes, video content that will correlate with our information from the lessons. And then I wanted to point out special attention down here are direct links. Discussion forums for each of those are here. And then we will have what's called a forensic reflection, which is basically based on your opinion. I wanted to find out from you some of the things that you felt from the lesson. For example, I may ask you, from this lesson, how was this material providing you new information, new insights into forensic science or crime scene investigation? It's a 6-point activity by which is just one question, and it has like a part A and part B. So again, it's 6 points, and you can access that there. You'll be able to type your response in. Likewise, I might mention up here for the discussion, each of these are 20 points, and those are typing in a response to a couple questions that I'll have there, and you can reply to your classmates as well. The quizzes will be found here for the first lesson, chapter 1 and 2. Again, direct links that you can access those. Those will be multiple choice questions and true/false questions. For the deadlines, each lesson we will have a set given here. So your initial post will be due each Wednesday by noon, lunchtime. Then you can respond to classmates' initial post anytime. You can do it by Wednesday, but ultimately it's due by Friday at noon. The same for the next chapter here. And what we'd like for you to think about here is the forensic reflection is due for lesson 1 by Friday at noon, as well as quiz 1 and 2. Now you can do those early. Sometimes students like to complete things by Wednesday or Thursday. You can definitely do that early. At the bottom, I'll have additional resources for each lesson. And those are things that will help you to gain a greater understanding of something, but they're optional and they're not part of what we will have on the quiz. So you may look at those at your leisure. And so again, with ECN, what we have is the grade book on the left side. You'll be able to check your grades. I will post a message to you, to your Walsh email, telling you new grades are posted. At that time, you can have a look there, and they're organized into categories for discussion, quizzes, and then those reflections. These are sections on this side, which will take you directly to the test and quiz, but the links I showed you in the lesson down here also serve that convenient purpose. So you want to click these here. Okay, now as we go through, you'll be able to find also the links to the notes. Another copy can be found in resources. Okay, so welcome to lesson 1, welcome to the class, and I'm looking forward to engaging with all of you. Bye.